last time when the Kings were healthy, so it's going to be important. He's a really good young player. I'm a big fan of him, and he's progressing really nicely for San Antonio.
Halliburton to Tristan Thompson. A little jump hook. It's good.
That's why we got our heater down here, our trusted heater, Mark.
Johnson out top. Thought about the three. Pulls. Rattles halfway down and out. Tipped in nicely by Jakob Poeltl. Murray cross court. Smith with the three. White. White gets it back off the loose ball and finishes with the left hand. It's underway here in the first quarter. Halliburton, Thompson missing inside. Tip back out. Hallie. One more to Hield. Couple of H's with the right result. Hield back to a relocated Halliburton. Great offense by the Kings. San Antonio downs the screen. Here's Barnes. Strolling through the lane for the layup and one. Count it. Came up big for Greg Popovich. Here's Barnes, a little ISO against Keldon Johnson. They empty out the side for Barnes to go to work. And a great call offensively by Doug Christie. Halliburton out front. Shot clock down to 10. Snakes off the screen. Little sidestep three. Halliburton. Hailing threes down. Halliburton shooting 40% from downtown on the season. Yeah, let's get into that heat check mode right now. Halliburton with consecutive Jimbos.
I think he just, his presence affects the game in a massive way for this Kings team.
Bryn Forbes, a little float game inside, cuts the lead to 8. Second time around now for him. Damian Jones on the lob, never quite made it. And Lonnie Walker
immediately upset with himself for not getting the pass on point.
Okay, Lonnie Walker came out here early. Entering now with an 8-0 run, Katie. That happened quickly.
Yeah, and you know that they have a lot of scoring options right there, but Damian Jones able to finish at the rim on a nice pass from Hallie.
Halliburton off the handoff, got all the way in and lobs it in for Damian Jones. Sacramento back in transition, though, defensively. Lonnie Walker with the show and go, rising up. Man, that float game is pure. Walker already with double-digit scoring. He's got 10. Nice kick out to Barnes. Corner three on the way. That jumper a little bit short by Justin Robinson. Almost had another opportunity. By rule, that will be reviewed. His footing came right back to him. Great hustle by Robinson. Got on the floor. Shot clock down to 5. Corner three is good. Wow. Been a quiet offensive game so far for Murray, which is a good sign for Sacramento, right, Katie?
Absolutely. I mean, defensively, I think the Kings have done a really good job of putting a lot of pressure on him, staying with him, but other people are making plays. Halliburton.
Cross court, Harkless on the baseline. Waltz it to the cup and one. Give me some Mo. White switches onto him. Shot clock down to 5. Little side pick and roll. Halliburton with the midi. Got it. Hield probing. Pulls it out against Johnson. Harkless into the paint. Oh, reached out and touched someone. Wow. With 10 points and 8 rebounds. 8 assists. Tough pass. And Sacramento turns it over.
See, there's a situation right there where you want to see Hallie be a little selfish. That was a better shot for him.
And White into the paint. Comes out the other side. Keldon Johnson on the attack. Johnson over Hield for the bucket. The lob up top never got to Thompson. And Harkless, who was limping a little bit, never made it over midcourt. He's back on defense. Forbes doesn't care, though, and drills the three to make it 50-43.
That's twice now where I felt like on a play going to the basket that Hallie should have taken the shot for himself, and we see
like
it this time, just like that.
Halliburton just an assist shy of a double-double already here in the first half. Metu drives it inside, rolls it off the glass with a feathery touch. You hear Doug Christie implore the Kings to get on the defensive boards. Great find inside, and Thompson knocks it home.
Great job, and he had Doug Christie the entire time, urging him to stay down, move your feet.
Jones coming downhill, count it! Spin it, DJ, with the remix.
The next step in the progression is the three-point shot for him. He said because in today's NBA, you have to have it.
Yeah, can't do without it. Boy, Metu deep in his toolbox, man.
So he's the only one that has been able to get anything going consistently offensively. So you need to start looking at what you can do differently to make it harder for him.
Thompson switches on to Murray. Murray weaves inside for the bucket. And the lead is down to 5.
Not the start that you were hoping for coming out of the locker room at halftime. And that's where the game kind of fell apart for them as well on Friday against Memphis. Had a great first half.
Good hands. He knocked it away. Double team coming. Well, you got to talk to him. Let him know. No foul called. Mark Davis was right there. Vassell rising up for the layup. And here come the San Antonio Spurs. Doug Christie sensing it. Halliburton up to 16. Keldon Johnson left wide open. He's shown that he can make that. Thompson retrieves it. Got it blocked. Boy, Derek White came from behind and made a fantastic play. And Keldon Johnson expressing himself at the other end.
They don't really have any other point guards that are familiar with this system available.
Attacking the rim. Tough shot by Halliburton off glass. Halliburton working against Derek White. Behind the screen. Off glass, counted. Boy, he has been so dependable this afternoon. Murray over to Bryn Forbes on the 3. He made a bunch in the first half and continues in that vein here in the third quarter.
It was a sweet move by Harrison Barnes, and then to be able to dump it off and have Damian Jones complete the play.
So a pick-six dribble by Murray, and he counters at the other end. Little glance over at that Sacramento bench.
Crazy, but that's, I mean, this is their offense has kind of kept them in this game. I want to see their defense kind of give them an edge right now.
DeJounte Murray, say cheese.
Continuing to develop that, because if you're going to have a guy that has the ball in their hands all the time for you and they don't shoot a decent clip from the free throw line, it's difficult.
Great hustle by Ramsey to get it back and takes it to the basket. Walker over to White. White spinning inside, get the bucket and 1. Halliburton on the bench. He's got 4 personal fouls. Would imagine Doug Christie is going to let him rest a little bit and let Buddy do a little bit of the heavy lifting at the offensive end.
I think this group of 5 is doing a really good job out there playing together, trying to make plays for each other. It's difficult when you don't have your primary playmaker out there doing it and making it easy for you.
Yeah. Good help by Jakob Poeltl. And the Kings get the turnover. Ramsey all the way to the bucket for the slam. Popovich calls timeout. Halliburton checked back into the game. Hield with the lefty. Buddy Hield with some drive game on him. Doug Christie with the starting unit, except for Mo Harkless in there, and Murray got all the way to the basket and cashed in. Thompson hands it off to Buddy Hield. Hield pulls Buddy in the zone right now. Celebrated his 28th birthday. Murray on the short roll. Poeltl kicks it out. Keldon Johnson contested by Barnes. It didn't matter though. Thompson flips the screen for Halliburton, who gets to the bucket. Scoop shot and sauce. Tyrese Halliburton setting the screen for Halliburton. Splits the double off glass. Oh. An auspicious bounce for Tyrese Halliburton. Hield a deep 3 from Fairfield.
Gets in a zone like that, you just keep feeding the hot hand, and they're going to him time and time again.
Vassell working that baseline.
To be proud of themselves for their performance.
It's like my pastor sometimes says, they don't look like what they've been.